Hello, finds of the week. From now on, just before I forget, we're going to be doing it monthly. Simply because in space of 7 days it's hard to find, well, it ain't hard to find things, but it's hard to find things what I consider interesting, and not many of these things are around what I'm sort of picking up. So a month is better for me, and also probably be a bit more interesting as well to have some better quality stuff. Anyway, what I've got this week is just a few items, smaller than normal, but I think interesting stuff. We shall start this is the A35 Austin A35 car, produced in Britain by Austin. Oh, excuse me, it's a small family car, produced from 1956 to 1968. Nice interesting book. Between them years, the three types what were built were a saloon, they did an estate, and they did a van. They did a 948cc and I think something a bit bigger, I'm not right sure. The British Motor Magazine in 1956 tested it and it managed to get a top speed of 71.9 miles per hour. Did a 0 to 60 in 30.1 seconds. When you consider sort of cars these days are doing 0 to 60 in 7 seconds and stuff. I think my Land Rover Freelander diesel does it in 10 point something seconds, or supposed to do. A privately owned works tuned A35 was driven for 7 days around, I'm not sure how to pronounce this, it's a track, Monterey track, it's near Paris, and that had an average speed of 75 miles per hour, and it covered nearly 12,500 miles. So that's a bit of something. Try and find a picture of, I think there's a picture of it in here, I think it's near front. I think they're great cars, great looking cars. Come on. I know there's a picture somewhere. By the way, hello to the new subscriber. Thanks for coming. Hope you like it. Come on. That's the lubrication diagram. We've got exploded view of the oil filter, fuel pump, and the Zenith carburetor. That's the I think that's the engine. I'm still trying to find a picture for you. I know there is one. Wiring diagram at the back as usual. Anyway, if I don't find it, have a look online at the Austin A35. Oh, finally. Sorry about that. That's the top one is the saloon, two-door saloon. I think that's a beautiful looking car. Then below it the Austin 35 Countryman, which is a bit like a van. Again, beautiful looking things. Oh no, this is the van. So that Countryman will be a bit like an estate, I suppose. And then we've got the van there. Oh, bring it down a bit for you. Look at that. Anyway, that's not that rare actually. There's a few of them still knocking about. So we will. Next is this Michelin figure. Very heavy, cast. I don't think it's an original. This one's a money box. There's a slot in the back there. And I think, I've not used it as a money box, but to empty it, I think you'd undo some screws on the bottom, and then you'd actually split them in half if you needed to get the money out. There's a screw at the back as well there. So that'd be that. These, not entirely sure. Widely known, sort of, everybody knows them as the Michelin Man, and the face of the sort of Michelin brand since 1898 apparently. His actual name is Bibundum, if I pronounce that right, or Bib for short. I didn't know that. Oh. So there you go, Bibodum, or as we all know him, the Michelin Man. Decent size, we'll put that there, decent weight. So that's a good one. And last, this is one thing what's politically correct these days, unfortunately, but they are part of history. This is a little Robertson's golly. He's on a motorbike, that's why he attracted me. You can get different types of these gollies. They've been around before the First World War. John Robertson started the company where he made marmalades and fruit preserves, jams. Sorry, James Robertson. And he got the idea when he was on tour in America or something. He saw the kids playing with these little rag dolls. They were black and they had big white eyes or something, and he sort of come back and got the idea for that. And then he started producing these. And I'm not sure if you know, they were given with jams or you collected tokens or whatever. But this one's quite a modern one. It's stamped on the back Robertson. Hard to see, I suppose. It might zoom in, it might not. You can just sort of see a bit of engraving there. This is a 1981. Like I say, that's bike related, that's why that's with me. But I don't like them. I always have done, but I've stayed clear from them because they're sort of hard to deal with, because people seem to get the wrong idea with them these days. You know, you can't seem to have any history anymore. So anyway, that's that one. So that's me done this week. That's what I'm saying. So from now on it'll be finds of the month, and the next one we'll have on will be on the it'll be November, no, sorry, it'll be October the 2nd or thereabouts, that sort of weekend. So that's it, thanks for watching. Just before we go, there's a big picture which I've picked up. It used to be in a showroom, still new in it sort of packages. They put them on wall for showrooms and stuff like that. So we'll just have a quick nosy at that before we go. Quite a big print, a picture of a motocross guy. It's hard to see, you've got all the reflections. So anyway, it's a fair old size thing. It does look better without the old reflections, as far as you can see it properly, to be honest with you. But anyway, that's that one. And that's this done for this week. Again, if you want to drop a message, a comment, if you want to shout out, we will do that. Also, if you've got anything to say, if you want to put me right on anything, please do. If you don't mind, like the page. If you haven't subscribed, do that for notifications and updates and stuff. And we'll see you again. Cheers.